Welcome to Eerie Bites of History, your daily serving of strange bites of the past. Today, we have a Bond born from captivity, a swimmer who defied human limits, and the Earth's haunting first portrait from the moon, all of which happened on August 23rd. Let's begin. On August 23rd, 1973, one of the strangest psychological phenomenons in modern history began to unfold inside a bank in Stockholm, Sweden. What started as an ordinary day turned to a nightmare when armed men stormed the Credit Blanken Bank and took 4 hostages, 3 women and 1 man. For 6 tense days, the captives were held at gunpoint, locked inside the vault, with their very survival hanging in the balance. But something deeply unusual began to happen. Instead of fearing their captor, the hostages began to sympathize with him. They comforted him, defended him, and even resisted rescue efforts, insisting that their abductor meant them no real harm. This baffling reverse of loyalty shocked police, psychologists, and the world. In fact, when the ordeal finally ended, several of the hostages refused to testify against the man who had terrorized them. It was from this bizarre incident that the term Stockholm Syndrome was born, a phrase now used worldwide to describe a strange bond that can form between captors and their victims under extreme stress. It's unsettling to think about. The human psychology can twist in the most unexpected ways when their survival is on the line. For moments of terror, the mind sometimes rewrites friend and foe just to cope. On August 23, 1937, the world witnessed a feat so extraordinary it defied both logic and expectations. Charles Zimmy, better known as his nickname the Human Fish, set out on a grueling 150-mile swim from Albany to New York along the Hudson River. But what made his journey remarkable wasn't just the distance, it was the fact that he had no legs. For 6 relentless days, he propelled himself solely with his arms, battling currents, fatigue, and the raw unpredictability of open water. Crowds gathered at different points along the river, cheering him on as word of his determination spread. Newspapers at the time marveled not at just the physical strength, but the resilience of his spirit. Zimmy wasn't just proving he could swim, he was proving that what many considered to be a limitation could instead become a source of unstoppable drive. When he finally reached New York City, exhausted but triumphant, he had secured a place in history, earning him lasting fame as the Human Fish. The achievement wasn't merely athletic, it was symbolic in showing the world that courage and determination can carry a person further than anyone dares to believe. Physical limitations don't always stop extraordinary feats. In fact, they often fuel them. Zimmy's swim was more than a record. It was a reminder that strength isn't measured with limbs, but with willpower. On August 23, 1966, humanity's view of itself was changed. NASA's Lunar Orbiter 1, a spacecraft sent to map the surface of the moon, turned its camera back towards Earth and captured something the human eye had never truly seen before: the first photograph of our planet taken from lunar orbit. What the camera revealed was breathtaking. Earth, a small fragile sphere of swirling white clouds and deep oceans, suspended in infinite darkness of space. People were able to see the world not as vast and unshakable, but as delicate, a lonely island floating in a cosmic void. The single image sparked a profound shift in perspective, one that would inspire environmental movements, influence science fiction, and even change how nations viewed their planets in the universe. The photograph itself was grainy and imperfect, yet the message was clear. Every human being, every civilization, every triumph, every tragedy, all existed on that tiny glowing orb. One photo, just a fragment of light on film, yet it reminds us our shared fragility. Sometimes the greatest discoveries are not about looking outward, but how they force us to look back at ourselves. Like your history snack-sized? Drop us a comment with your favorite bite and subscribe. Join us daily for your eerie dose of the past.